We're live. Oh boy, have we got a show for you today. This is a new show called The Most Embarrassing Show. I thought we were going to leave. We're going to watch that channel. We're going to watch it without these people around. This show is a new show where I'm going to expose some of the most embarrassing things I've ever done. And then hopefully we'll be getting guests to join in exposing some of the most embarrassing things that they've ever done. So I'm going to go first, and I'm going to humiliate myself over the next however many episodes of this. It won't be every week, but it'll be sometimes. And that
it's Rad Tunes, man. Who
yeah,
does
that was.
that band sounds good.
Do you want to tell everybody what we're doing, what we're playing on?
No, I don't.
So that was our band, Dire Descent.
Old band.
Well,
Don't.
what is old has now become new again. So, well, it's not. Well, the show's not famous yet.
Yeah, what? You got 5 people on?
Yes. And we're not using TikTok today, so we're gonna be safe for. So we kind of came up with this idea a couple of weekends ago.
Your birthday.
Yeah, where we had band practice, and then we came back here because we were searching for the lyrics to a song that we wanted to revive, and we found all my old notebooks, which contain some of
Gems.
Oh boy,
Gems.
you gotta get on that mic a little bit, boy.
You gotta lean forward.
A little bit, just a little bit. Share the band link. Sounds pretty good. Sure. That was a song called. Well, that was an intro to a single called "Pipe Bomb." There you go. It's free on Bandcamp.
Yep. Wow, that was loud.
All right,
Nice.
so we're gonna be quick. Let's get started. All right. Now, do you want to read these to me? Because I don't know if I can.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty nervous and embarrassed looking through these things.
Okay.
These are some of the most embarrassing thoughts I've ever had that I just slapped onto a piece of paper, and then and here's what we're talking about. I have dozens of these notebooks laying around, and I don't know. I don't know if I can read them. Should I try to read them first?
Go ahead. Go for it. I mean, it's your books.
All right.
I think that folder that you pulled out was definitely ones that.
A lot of yours. It's mixed, though.
Yeah.
Well,
it's shit that we wrote together.
yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get to that stuff. All right. So,
He does the vocals.
that's me.
I do.
Matt is,
I do
the
bang on
drummer.
bong bong.
You gonna pull some butterfly effect shit with those notebooks?
Love you, dude.
Gee, love you, bud.
Love you, dude.
So this one, I don't know when I wrote any of these. I don't date anything. And I don't, like none of the notebooks have the year that this shit was written. There's stuff in here that I have no idea. This is just a list of times.
It's definitely like
I think I was trying to write a schedule for
a
myself.
couple of those books were when we were fucking kids.
Yeah.
But that's probably like when we were
No,
just
'cause this is-
starting the band.
Yeah.
So like straight out of high school.
All right. So this one is, it goes, broken on this floor, lays a mirror. Every fragment smiles up at me, talking in sync with one another, telling me to walk barefoot through their field.
Field of what?
A broken glass. I'm assuming.
It's deep.
The embers on my cigarette call for company. They
Dylan.
beckon for fuel as I douse myself in gasoline.
Oh God.
And let the flames lick at my flesh. I'll let my loneliness take me. So, I was a very cheerful young boy.
You lost me a cigarette. I thought that was gonna go a Bob Dylan route.
Yeah.
Went somewhere else.
So, any thoughts?
Any insight on that one?
Any comments?
No,
Thoughts?
bro,
Comments?
You were a deep 15-year-old. That's all I gotta say.
Oh man, this is the most open I've been on the internet.
That's terrible.
Usually it's just. Hold up. Sorry. Usually it's just retarded opinions. So this is. You want me to go to the next one?
Sure.
Think?
Yeah.
This glass is an ocean.
Is it?
Already starting with like the most basic metaphors
Just
on the
very-
face of the planet.
You were very into Poison the Well at this point.
I like the direction you were going in, but again, you lost me at cigarette. What about cigarette? It was
just very
And Will Bird, to answer your question, we're not on Spotify yet, but
Yeah.
we are going to be in the studio recording some stuff. We actually have a meeting tomorrow, right? Mm-hmm. And that stuff will be on Spotify. The other stuff that's on that Bandcamp.
be very quiet because you guys are the first ones hearing about it.
Yeah. Shh. But the other
We
stuff on
haven't-
Bandcamp is old.
It's been like
It's
what,
been that
8
was
years probably since
that
we
was
last played?
2013. Pipe Bomb was released May 9th. Almost almost a year. Almost to the year. I mean, like we're in April. Next month would be May.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, Dirk Cobain, let me know. Hit me up on something. Your hair is winter fire, January embers. My heart burns there. So this one I wrote is very short. I didn't finish it. It's this glass is an ocean, and I'm lost at sea, treading water and losing sight of the shore, and I'm lost at sea. Had to
straight
say
up,
it twice.
You were straight up ripping off Census Vale on that one.
For every sip, I'm drifting further from the shore, and this ocean is getting rough. Guide me through this uncharted water. Now, I don't know if you guys can see this, but my handwriting is absolutely atrocious. It's the worst thing. Can you see it? I can barely read any of this. It's bad.
It's like dyslexic chicken scratch.
Yeah. So let's just go on to the next page. This is. I feel like I've lost a bet. You know? You ever feel that way where you're just doing something you know?
Dude, you were willingly, I mean, hammered that night. But
Yeah.
you were willingly like, we should do a podcast about this.
Yeah, this is going to be a great idea.
This is great.
Uh,
Robert Frost's report.
So,
You ever wondered how the Unabomber manifestos ever started? This is how they started.
hey, are they actually going to vote marijuana federally legal? Let's go weed and psychedelics. I don't know.
I mean,
I didn't hear anything about
I
this.
haven't heard anything, but if they do,
Sick.
tight.
So this one,
microdose some Sid with me, bro.
yeah, microdose.
Let's go to the Walmart on Sid.
Dude, every
Old people looking like reptilians, man.
Every time I've done anything like that, it's always been like in the worst environment, just like alone in my room, or here, like just like freaking out, having the worst time. I'm watching WrestleMania or watching the Royal Rumble, and it's like everything is the same, and it's just repeating itself over and over and over again, and tricking me into thinking that I'm stuck in a time loop. Every time I do psychedelics, I watch professional wrestling, and because they play replays over and over again,
oh god,
I end up thinking that I'm stuck in some sort of time loop.
It's just Groundhog Day with wrestling.
Yeah. So this
I'm
one
also getting serious. Fucking Ballad of Ricky Bobby because I don't know what to do with my hands.
just keep your hand. Just put a drink in your hand.
All right.
I'll give you a book to read in a second. Let's just get through this one because this one has.
This is rough.
This one has. The next page is probably.
One of those, I know that you found one that like we wrote when we were like.
Yeah, I think that's 14. That's in this pile over here. All right, so this one. I'm broken down. I'm bleeding out. Shot down by every half-assed okay you ever spoke. I've picked this poison, but only could finish half the bottle. And that's it.
That's it.
Now this one, I don't know what I was like writing this. I was like, I don't know where I was in my head. I must have been in a manic state because this is one of the less depressive, suicidal fucking monstrosities, but it's also probably the most embarrassing thing I remember writing. This particular thing.
That one?
And I know
the cigarette one.
No, that was the cigarette one was good. What's up, Top Loaded Gaming? Dude, I was going to ask whose angsty teen writer was that, and then I remembered you were going to go through your old lyrics.
Yeah, dude. Like, because what? We started playing music together, we were like 13,
14. Yeah, my sister got that drum set for Christmas.
And then I was like, hey, I kind of know how to play drums.
I took bands.
I took symphonic band and marching band. Yeah, I got you.
And then we started writing with first our friend Jimmy.
Yep. He was a bass player, and then
we handed him my guitar and we said, you're going to play guitar now. And then we started writing stuff with, and I think I have those videos around somewhere.
With Felipe?
With Felipe.
Probably.
And I got to find them, and I got to figure out how to transfer them into digital so we can watch them one of these days. Really Emily shitty. Dickinson, more like Emily Dixon.
That is so good.
I'm with you, dude. I play guitar. I had the same book full of lyrics. Dude, some of them are... Dude. I don't know if I'm better now or if they're just...
No, you're definitely better now. You're definitely better now.
Maybe I'll read something from like the new shit that we're putting together.
They only sell craft beer.
Yeah. I was working on something called The Gas Station Sells Craft.
I rode my horse through a craft beer section.
Yeah. Called The Gas Station Sells Craft Beer, and it was going to be about the Ukraine-Russia conflict. Because I thought that was that was like the funniest way to put, like, everything's going to be fine because my gas station sells craft beer. That was the point of the, and I was going to turn that into a death metal song.
The prices of craft beer have skyrocketed.
No, this 4-pack wasn't too bad.
No,
it's $20.
The economy is in shambles.
It's very bad. I'm going to open a beer. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, do that. Oh, what the fuck? Sounds like band practice.
And the beer is called Ask the Milkman. Maybe Will Smith should ask the milkman.
He should ask a lot of people.
What did you do with my wife?
I mean, that shit is so silly.
I don't want to talk about the fucking slap again.
It's so
silly. All right. So this one, and then I think I'm going to let you read the next one because I don't want to read anymore.
I want to hear you try something in the vein of the Telltale Heart. Dude, you don't even know, okay? We had, when we were just starting out,
Yeah.
and we kept it for like the longest time of our lives in that band, Scream Bloody Murder, right? That was Telltale Heart, pretty much, like your version of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I pretty much just ripped that off.
Yeah. I hear my victim's voice in my head.
I don't even know where that's
Oh,
probably
man.
somewhere in all this.
Dude, that song was badass. That was a badass song.
It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
What kind of metalcore?
Keep my wife's breasts out your fucking mouth, milkman.
The funniest meme I seen from that though is like Will Smith when he went home that night, and it's just like the dude holding a do-rag.
So this one, it doesn't have a title. I was bad at naming things. I'm better at naming things now, I feel like.
Are you though?
I don't know. We have that new song called
No.
In Hell There's a Sea of Wasted Loads, which I think is a great name. I think these people will agree with me. The 4 that are watching. How many people are watching, by the way? Let's see. We got 12 people. That's not too bad. Across 9 platforms.
Hey man, that's like 1.5 people
per platform. Can I link a song? Yeah, absolutely. Why don't you send me yes, send it to my email, Wilbur. I know somebody else sent an email of a poem when I mentioned this the other week, and I'll read that too. I told them that I'd read that. So this one goes, she's touching herself to the sounds of the underground. And I love this line for some reason.
It's a good line.
I wrote this line on 5 different pages in this book alone.
It's a very Glassjaw line.
Yeah. Now she's licking her lips and she's going down. This is the sound her thighs make when she's sliding down the strip pole.
You really?
It's like 16.
16?
I've never seen a tit in real life.
First time hearing the Nickelback, The Long Road.
I may not have a big hammer,
Oh my god, it's that one.
but goddamn do I swing like Thor.
We were trying to
I
be
was
like every time
yeah.
I die.
I was fucking your daughter against the back door. You were climbing up the stairs, and she was begging for more. And then it just says add chorus, and I just skipped that. And I was like, I'm gonna write the next verse.
I don't have a chorus yet for this sex chorus song. That's what we were calling it. We were calling it sex core because we were 16-year-old fucking geeks.
Leave your door.
Never seen a tit in our entire fucking life. Anything.
Leave your door open, just a crack. I'm coming in, dressed all in black, slipping under the sheets.
Insert Alex
You're-
Jones sample.
You're laying back, baby. Just relax.
So cringy, dude.
They're fucking to the sound of this double bass drum beat, and he's doing your girl in his backseat, and she's squealing over his 12 inches of meat. They're doing things that'll make you look like half a man in her pretty blue eye.
Kirsten is right. That is a rap song. I will do a trap beat to that.
Yeah, let's do it.
I will make it in Reaper, and we'll just do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and then now here's a palate cleanser before I hand you the book for the next one.
Oh God.
We are the broken, we are the damned. We feel this desolation. Inside we're broken. We've met the damned. We're swimming through this sea of broken glass. Now I need a minute.
The sea of broken glass thing you use.
I love
a lot,
that line. I come up with I think what happens is I'll come up with a concept and then it gets circled around in a million different things.
Yeah, it's different than what I do.
Until I put it in something that we use. But yeah,
People do
that
all
was.
the time.
I have no idea.
There's like lines that you'll hear from like a mixtape on a hip hop album.
Yeah.
And like it's used on a legit album.
I just have no like the complete departure from anything that I ever wrote or write at all. This fucking herself to the sounds, touching herself to the sounds of the underground.
That was like one song that like me, you, Ian.
And I think we were having a really good time writing it.
Yeah,
too.
we were. That might have been 40 night when we were kids.
What's up with John's eyes today? I slept with my contact lenses in.
Up.
What's up, Keith? And thank you, Wilbur. We'll take a look at that in a minute. How long are we going right now? 20 minutes. Okay, we got another. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
How long I feel like subjecting myself to this. But yeah, this one almost made it. This is one that almost made it.
What we got?
Hold on, let me blow my nose really quick.
Feedback, dude.
Is that fucking headphone is there?
This one actually isn't that bad. Unless it's just my cheeseball metalhead self coming out.
I think it's that. It's not the worst thing that I have ever wrote. You got 24 hours left. So we gotta watch. We gotta leave at some point to watch WrestleMania. Mania weekend.
It's Mania. And you guys wrestling fans are really the only dorks. Okay, you ready for this? All right. This is called We Are One. We are one as we travel the streets, bodies broken and torn. I'm going to say this is some of the neatest I've seen your handwriting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bloody from head to toe.
I tried really hard.
Minds worn from the trials of war. We are one. We stand together through the dark of night. Forever we fight through the tribulations of this storm. Big word.
Yeah, I like to pull out those. I used to really love the $12.
And then it finishes with, we are one, scared up, beat up, yet we march on. Watch as all of us fall. Together we pick them up.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
I think it goes on.
That first part's not bad, though.
Oh, yeah, and then it finishes with, we are one, march in time to singular drum, leading as to...
Didn't you write it on the same page?
The forefront of the battle. We are one. I think this is the last thing in this book. Mm-hmm. No, there's a couple more things. All right.
You're just hoping it was the last
I was hoping. And I don't know what this stuff is because it's got like quotation marks and stuff. I don't know what I was looking to do. This one is, let me see your darkness, you asked. It depends on how you read this, right? Like these kinds of things. Like if you say, let me see your darkness, you asked. It's deep inside me, locked away. I told you. I want to see all of you, you begged. In due time, I replied. I'm stalling because I'm scared. I'm afraid of what you may find. I'm afraid of spoiling that wonderful image you have of me. I fear losing the light I have found in your eyes. I fear losing you.
Why
Promise
are you
me.
saying it like Christopher Walken? I fear losing you.
You won't run. Promise me you won't leave me like so many others have. Already when I showed you. When I showed them.
For my liking.
Oh man. Okay, so this is just one line. I must have. All right. A fermented soul, sour like milk. I sit on the edge of this lake and rot away. Your words keeping me here. That was it.
That was it.
I also like that one. Like the
Bless your teenage heart.
the idea of like turning into sour milk was another thing that
Yeah.
I liked a lot. Rotting, a lot of rotting.
A lot of rot.
My soul is trapped in this bottle. And I wrote over that line with another color.
You did a lot of the milk shit,
Yeah.
and you did a lot of like bottle references.
Yeah. Yeah, I was big into bottles and,
Big into
and milk.
bottles. And broken glass.
Yeah, and broken glass.
And cigarettes.
Yeah, and cigarettes.
My soul yearns like a burnt ember from the ash of my camel wine.
This one has all of these things. Aside from the cigarettes, I think maybe I might have forced them in here, but my soul is trapped in this bottle contained by the glass. I fall off the edge of the bar and shatter. So there we go.
Hey.
My half-empty contents spill across the fake wood floor, the essence of my pessimism. I lay in this bed, a head anchored to this pillow, never to rise again. I'll let the bed bugs consume me. I'll wake to nightmares of rising suns and days begun. I pray for the end of all things. So I rhymed in that one.
The first part sounded like you were writing it from the point of view of the Kool-Aid Man. Why wouldn't the Kool-Aid Man be this pessimistic piece of shit? Like, why wouldn't he? He's got to fill himself up every
That would be
fucking day.
a good song.
Every fucking day. Imagine waking up, you're just this like
you spilled all over
you're
the
just
bed.
this sentient fucking glass bowl pouring object, and you just fill yourself up with Kool-Aid every day because that gives you a sense of purpose. It's deep.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And then we're about to get into my rap career a little bit.
No.
I started writing raps at some point. Okay. So the next thing, I was dating this girl at the time, and she was upset because I had never written anything nice for her. And so I really tried very hard to write something nice. I speak of the girl with the Medusa hair. I see her eyes. I feel their warmth melting me. I am powerless. Her voice taming me. I speak of the soul, beacon of light in my treacherous life. I speak
My treasure chest of dicks.
I speak of the girl whose sadness consumes me, the only protector I've ever had. Ugh. That was hard to read.
That
was
like
very difficult.
bad era kill switch.
Yeah. And then I just wrote the line, she's touching herself to the sounds of the underground again. 4 pages after I'd written it on...
Oh God.
People are leaving. They're like, oh, we're sick of this shit.
This is fucking terrible.
Maybe 40 minutes of cringe is too much. Sorry, everybody.
Sorry.
All right.
This is some sad boy shit.
Maybe we should move on to something else. What do you think? I don't know. We just got to the hip my rap career.
That weird. By the way, Top Loaded Gaming. That one I think it was a self-titled album with Howard, with starting over and stuff. That one was my favorite. That was like kind of a bad era for me. Just saying. Sorry.
No, keep going. All right. This is...
I'm so glad I didn't miss this show tonight.
I don't know.
Is that another book or is that
No,
the
this
same
is the same book. I actually I worked really hard to to fill this book up as much as I could. I was very bad at like
Just that one album, Top Loaded. That one I couldn't get down with. This Daylight Dies, though, is a banger. That album is fucking great. I'm more of a Jesse Leach guy, though.
So we're gonna get into maybe a little bit more history here. I don't know. I really.
I know
you're
there's
gonna have
one
to.
book that had shit that we wrote when we were kids.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
I didn't start with that one because that one is. I feel like that would have been hard for me to start off with.
Mm-hmm.
But this is legitimately pretty full of nonsense. And my plan was to get through a lot of this book and maybe not all of it. Because this has some stuff that I wrote not 10 years ago. You know, like stuff that's not as old as one might think.
Yeah, like 2012, 2013.
Yeah. And I think I picked this book back. The first stuff that we just got through, what we just finished, I had this book and I put it away, and then I picked it back up because this is the hip hop stuff that I was doing with Casey. I guess I'll do one.
Do you need a beat?
Yeah, can you can you beatbox?
Can I spit a sick beatbox for you? Like
yeah.
Biz Marquee. R.I.P.
So this one goes, you know that feeling in the pit of your stomach, the one that makes you feel like you're gonna vomit? The one I get when I see your face. You make me sick, you human disgrace. With your legs.
What's the flow of it, though?
I don't know. With your legs spread a mile apart, you turned being a whore into modern art. How'd it make you feel to rip out my heart? I saw you smile when you ripped me apart. Now my slumber is eternal.
This is what Little Peep wanted to be like.
Yeah. My mind is in coma, but on the external, the devil confronts me. No chains can hold me. Will somebody please hold me? I'm gonna throw. I'm gonna throw up.
I just wanted a hug.
That's the worst.
Sort of sounds like James Hetfield lyrics on Load.
That was the worst.
Is that a bad thing? I think that's a bad thing.
Back before I please. Oh, okay. So that's how this was supposed to go. No chains can hold me. Will somebody please hold me back before I crack this bitch's head in with a bat. Well, isn't this a laugh? Isn't this familiar? You're on your knees again. Only thing missing is a cock in your mouth. The end.
Did you write the end?
It's not the end. I don't think.
Oh man.
Oh. No, that is the end.
You had a really good cadence with that like chain hold me thing, like right? You just ended with I'm gonna bash this bitch's brains in. Where did that come from?
I was pissed.
About what?
I don't want to talk about it.
He's a regular old John and M. Yes. This was that had to be around like when Relapse came out.
Maybe. I
was
have
when-
no idea.
That was when you were big into the Relapse album by Eminem and Hobson and DZK, right?
Yeah.
And
I don't know.
Tech Nine and fucking
Other people who have beaten their wives.
for some reason B.O.B.
All right. So this is back to writing other stuff.
Hold on, let me get a swig of this first.
Okay. So just scribble me out of your notebook. I'll be here with my pen.
Another notch in the bedpost.
Writing another hook, these words take work. They don't come easy to me. It takes time to convert this hate that's building up inside of me. Clap.
Is that it?
No.
Oh.
So please, so let me just calm down. Pop these pills my doctor gave me. He says they will turn my frown around, but it seems they just anchor me to this bed. Who needs
You
restraints?
could have rhymed there and you didn't. Like, you could have rhymed there and you didn't.
Who needs these restraints when these nurses got drugs? Is it just me, or does none of this shit rhyme? Guess that's what.
You mentioned
Guess that's why I'm the fucking wild card.
wild card, bitches. I cut the brakes.
Manic, why don't you get over here? I clicked my mess. I was writing with Rob.
It's like if Buddy from Census Fail was rapping.
I really want to get out of this arc. I really want to get out of this the rap.
Where's my arc? My character arc.
So this one is another. Sipping on a flask half full of JD, K Crunks in the corner, squeezed between
Who is
Two-
K Crunk?
Casey. Squeezed between two teens, and there's Manic in the back doing lines of coke. His pupils blown out like he had a stroke. Grasping tight this bottle neck I choke. Smile wide all night like I heard a joke. Hey, motherfucker, don't give me a poke. This is Steve-O rap career bad. I'm fine standing here with my 12 ounces of power. Don't bother me. I'm just a wallflower. This party is bumping. Got everybody jumping. There's K Crunk still humping. Look at Manic, he's bugging. And me, I'm so drunk, I'm slumping, stumble across the floor, nearly break down the bathroom door, fall to my knees and puke on the lap of some whore.
You've done that.
I did.
You've done that in real.
I get back up,
real life.
and this bitch starts to scream, all in perfect time to change up the scheme. So I stumble out, fix some coffee with a shot of Irish cream. Jesus fuck. Holy shit.
I can honestly say I've heard worse.
What's
you don't,
up,
you don't have to
non-microwavable?
lie to the boy.
Yeah, you don't have to lie. This is the whole point of this. It's called The Most Embarrassing Show.
I don't even want to think about shit that I've done.
So this was this is from a rap group that was called Thugs.
Yeah, I remember it.
It was Trigger Happy Underground Girl Scouts.
Yeah, I remember
We
that.
thought it was very funny.
When you told me that, I was like, I don't want you in my band anymore.
I think this has got to be the last one. This has got to be this is the last one from that era of time. And it's also not very good. Light it up, let it burn, burn the fuck down, like the Vatican. After I hit it with my Molotov, once the alcohol and Vicodin set in, and take a hold of my blood and pump through my veins, just barely missing my brain. I'm not a biology major.
Did you try to rhyme Vatican with Vicodin?
Yeah. It didn't work, and then set in.
You could have been better with ivermectin.
Boom, boom. I don't think that was even a thing back then, like that people knew about. Because I went ahead and lost my fucking mind, and maybe I will find it in due time. If not, that'll be just fine. When the time comes, I'll just think with my 9mm.
What
Do
9?
lines of coke
What
to keep my
9?
sinuses clear. Take a razor, slit both my wrists, and see which cut is cleaner.
You had no 9. You did not.
I wasn't doing coke.
You had no 9. You weren't doing rails.
Dude, this is so bad. And when the smoke clears, all that'll be left standing in the room will be me, K to the runk, motherfucking that K crunk.
You had no 9. You had no coke. We didn't even know where to get coke.
This is fucking. This is the worst. This is the worst shit I've ever done. Got a mouthful of Vikes. You bitches can suck on my pipe. If not, I'll bust your head with my pipe. I thought that was clever. So you can suck my dick, or I'm gonna hit you in the head with a lead pipe.
Oh God!
And while your punk ass is out,
Painful. Yes.
I don't understand what I'm trying to write here. While your punk ass is out, me and your girl will spend the night laying my pipe. So I guess I'm telling a man to suck my dick, and if he doesn't, I'm going to hit him in the head with a pipe, and then after I do that, I'm going to fuck his girlfriend. All right, that's just me writing that I would kill myself right now if I wanted to.
Either way, you're getting piped. You rhyme pipe with pipe. Yes. Yes.
Three times.
Just like Wheezy
3 times.
Just like Lil Wayne, a.k.a. Wheezy F Baby.
Yeah.
The F stands for phenomenal. Rhymed condom with condom 5 times.
Offer me. Okay, so this is back to form. Offer me your flesh, temptress. I'll consume your 12 ounces and search for more. Your vice grip hold, choking me up, turning me blue. So we're out of the we're officially out of the hip hop, John, which I will never return. I will never write another rap ever. I promise you all. I'm gonna write another rap.
You're gonna write another one.
Here, you read this one. I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh no!
Just don't start yet.
Don't start. I'm gonna wait for you to take a leak.
No, I'm not gonna take a leak. I'm just blowing my nose again.
Oh, okay. Get a rock of piss real quick. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really exactly sure what you're trying to spell here in this first line.
I'll help you. Hold on.
No, I think I got it.
What are intoxicating ourselves with tonight? I got a couple beers.
I got a little bit of the jazz cabbage.
Got a couple beers.
I got some seltzers. Like a 16.
Oh, we're back up to 12 people. Some people have come
Oh, okay.
to
A little bit of the giggle bush.
little.
A little bit of the giggle bush. This one is called "As the Castle Crumbles," which I think I remember we were trying to
we
write that.
had that almost done, and then I think we scrapped it
Yeah.
in favor of
Call to Arms.
no.
No?
It was in favor of Bring Hell on Earth.
Was it?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we were edgy metalcore band, man. As the Castle Crumbles. First verse. Your reign is over. It's coming to an end. I hope your flesh burns from this sin. As you're torn apart limb from limb, I'll make sure you don't get away with this.
I was pissed.
Yeah.
I was angry.
You're angry, but like you were doing great with the rhyme, and then, like it just
Yeah, I have a tendency to do that.
it's
I don't-
always the last line.
Yeah,
that,
because I don't like rhyming.
yeah,
I think it's stupid.
that's more me. Yeah. This is the chorus. As you're hung from the gallows, what will you say with your last breath? Parentheses. Your words filled with regret. End parentheses. And as the castle crumbles, all you've built come crashing down. When your eyes filled with sorrow, parentheses, will you fall to your knees? Parentheses. No, I think this was we took Broken Pews instead of this.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
That's what it was,
Yeah.
because that will you fall when the cross is burned, will
Yeah.
you still bow?
Yeah,
You know?
I cut that.
Yeah.
and-
And then second verse, the queen has been dethroned, her crown ripped off her head. The peasants want their revenge, decapitated by the guillotine. Quotation marks. First quotation marks. I'm guessing this was like a gang vocal part.
yeah,
Off with their heads.
yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. Honestly, this one isn't that bad.
It's pretty bad.
That's not that bad. It's very 2012
Yeah,
fucking
it probably
metalcore
wasn't
era,
terrible
like,
for the time.
MySpace metalcore, but
Yeah.
like I love that shit.
I'm just a waste of flesh.
Intoxicating ourselves with tonight. She just replies with, he left his contacts in Gary.
Am I just a waste of flesh? Cut skin from bone. I'm better off dead. I should have just stayed asleep, boarded up my door, and crawl back in bed.
That's it on that one?
Yep.
All right. That castle one, though,
Not bad.
not bad.
Not the worst.
Not the worst.
I've read
Not
worse tonight.
bad. Yeah.
Much worse.
Yeah.
Those 3 rap things were probably the worst things. Like a medieval rap. Better lyrics than Happy by Pharrell. Yeah, well, that's like 4 words in that
And
song.
it didn't take a team of 12 writers to write that.
This isn't mine, so I'm not going to read that.
Wait, whose handwriting is it?
It was my handwriting, but it was dictated from Rob because he wanted me to write a verse for him. So this is called Arms. I don't know. Do you think we should read it? I think we should read it.
Yeah, go ahead if you want. I love that song. I really would.
This is probably the most work that I put into writing a chorus.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the best choruses you've written.
Yeah. The streets of the city run thick with piss and shit. Your eyes run red from cyanide toxic death. Cancer eats away the foundations of foreclosed homes, decay all that we've built. With hands crippled from years of abuse. Murder runs high along with the impoverished lives while you stack your lies up high.
Is it bad that I'm doing the drum parts?
And the chorus is, we slip through the cracks, we fade in the light, malnourished fragile frames, nothing left but skeletal remains, brittle broken fingertips, bloody knuckles, and busted lips. An endless battle, a futile fight, we wage a war with dollar signs every stupid fucking night. Are you as tired as I of only just barely getting by?
Bam, 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 bam. Dum, 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 dum.
Change encased in improvised explosive rage, take to the streets and modulate the bourgeoisie through violence and
go.
through violence.
Never do that again.
Through violence and malice, break through the walls of greed and end this corrupt regime. This is our call to arms. Just watch as they repossess your house and replace it with a fucking GMO farm. This is a military state, and you're the fucking enemy.
That was like 2015. We wrote that.
Yeah.
2015.
Yeah, right before we finished.
Yeah, because that was we just got done with the second EP.
Yeah.
And then we did that.
Yeah.
And then that was one of the last 2 songs that we wrote.
And we'll play a song tonight from the first EP before we go. What time is it? Almost an hour. I don't think we're going to get through this whole book today.
Is a room without a roof?
I mean, like, it's 4 walls, I guess. I don't think you can have a room without a roof. Because then we're about to reach an era where I tried to be me and Dave, the guitarist of Dire Descent, tried to do. I think we were taking a break from Dire Descent, or we had just wrapped up and decided that we were not going to be a band anymore.
That's what it was. And then you guys were doing that punk band
with Brendan from Boar.
Yep.
And their drummer Jesse. To me, like a mix of Roger Water, The Wall mixed with Tenacious D. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ignore the scars, she said. They're a bad reminder of days that have long passed. I sat and wondered, how much can one soul take? And we passed the bottle at least 30 times till morning came. And we mourned the height. We mourned the night because as the sunrise, it reflected back the truth in all our lies.
Yeah, that's when you guys were doing like hot water music, Alkaline Trio, like kind of shit.
I think it was even that wasn't even then yet. I think we were starting to, because like I go back and forth, like none of this is in a timeline.
Mm-hmm.
This is like there was that, and then I continued writing. I might have skipped a bunch of pages and then wrote something over here, and then like none of this is in a timeline until I see something that I go, oh, I remember that. Like this was still Dire Descent shit that I was writing. But I was definitely like trying to get away from writing about demons and being gay.
Leather chaps and stuff.
What's up, Miss Jackson? What I'm look good at? What I look good at? I don't know what that means, Flim Flam. Okay, I don't know what this is. Oh, okay, I think I know what this is. I think we scrapped this, and it'll be clear soon. Is it so strange that after this long, we'd finally be tired of the lack of respect we've been on the receiving end of? How could we not be tired of this shit when every time we take the stage, 50% of the room would walk out, 25 would be parked at the bar, and the other 25 would stand around and mock, and that was what it was like 2 years ago until we took all that shit and turned it around and used our sour reputation as motivation to stage an invasion on a scene that's been lacking innovation. I'm not reading this. This is gay. I was pissed.
It is, but like that's when we were very.
This is right before we recorded the EP.
Yeah, before we got like really well known. and everything
Yeah.
on the island, at least. You know.
Have you stopped and truly felt your heartbreak, to never be the sole object of your lover's affection, to always play second or third fiddle to him or the other? It's like Rapunzel let her down from the. It's like Rapunzel. I let her.
Let her hair down.
Let her hair down from the castle. She's locked herself in, and the wrong prince climbed up it. Can you prove me wrong? Can you make me see that there is more to life than just these tasteless drinks and all this vapid conversation, all the shallow obligations? Ugh.
That was Barroom Oath, wasn't it?
Yeah. Secretly, I'd wish you'd break my heart again. It'd make writing as easy as it was last week, but when your eyes are as tired as mine, the ink begins to drip from these filthy fingertips. I've been clawing at the surface just to find something to grasp onto, but when you're as drunk as this, the words keep spinning. I know you're clawing my door just to find some way to get in, but the door's been locked for years. I've lost the keys. The bottle is calling me as it lulls me back to sleep. It leads me to a dream, and this nightmarish monster is me. And then now here we are. This is where I think we were starting Barroom Oath. Like the name Barroom Oath started here. But these are not my songs, so I'm not going to read them. But we had a thing called Her Name is Plague, which was pretty cool. Fireworks for Me. Maybe we will get through this book. How much longer are we going for? John, my body count is 1 now. Hell yeah, bro. Thank you for the bless you.
Oh, thank you.
You sneezed, right?
Yeah.
I don't say bless you.
I had one of my fits.
I think it's gay. Would you still feel angry if this was a blood disease? I don't know what that means. And not a mental affliction, something you could all blame on me. If that were the case, I would pray for cancer if it would mean you'd still love me. I guess I was feeling depressed, and everybody was upset with me about it. It sounds like broken glass, the way they love. Shattered wind chimes colliding in a storm of acid rain. That's another thing that I really like. Acid rain. A burning house built on a crumbling foundation. A weekend getaway that ends in a body bag. They always wanted forever. They got forever and a day. In my unmarked grave. Buried underneath the clay. This book is getting boring because this is where I started taking writing a little bit more seriously. So it's still wrought with fucking the worst metaphors and like the most basic premises.
Cheesy shit.
And cheesy shit. I love you too, non-microwavable. But it's like not bad enough that it's hilarious. Mm-hmm. I'm in my room with a bottle and a gun. I'm not quite sure which one I should put in my mouth. I'm feeling the tide begin to shift into multiple directions. Under the toe is ripping a torrent of flesh as it pulls our feet from underneath, leaving me breathless. Get it? I'm dead. Was that a joke? I feel like I also I had a night, because these are all in the same pen and in the same handwriting, and I get drunk and I'll write 7 different things at once. So I think this was all one night of me being shit-faced and just going on a tear writing like bits and pieces. I feel it burning in my chest, this pit of hopelessness, buried deep inside a cave of endless broken-hearted pain and suffering. It seems so simple that this is all I have become, a shell of what I was. Before you ever came and fucked it all up, I was doing just fine. We gotta find something funny in here soon. Right? This is bad, right?
I mean, like, that's... Yeah.
Blood-soaked sheets strewn across the wood floor of an abandoned rotting house. Silly vapid slut. I love how you thought you could run. The chase is on as you make your futile attempt at escape. This is a fucking game to me. Finally, I wrap my hands around your throat like a fucking vice cutting air from your windpipe, clasping tight, ear close so I can savor the choke. I see the crimson dripping from the corners of your mouth. My tongue lashes out to sample the taste of your life as your body shudders, one last gurgled gasp. I drag your hollowed out corpse from my basement to the cutting board. I retrieve...
This was Dexter, John.
I retrieve my sharpest blade and begin to butcher your gutted body.
That's bad.
I've saved your heart, my favorite delicacy, marinating in your blood.
That's so bad.
There you go. Ugh. I've committed myself to a life of sin, a life of burned Bibles and the blood of virgins, an oath to give my soul to Father Darkness.
Am I gonna be an assassin to a cry by watching?
An oath to give myself to Father Darkness and disgrace anything that so much as touches light. Lubricate my phallus
What
with the purest
fuck?
holy water. All right, we're back, baby. Lubricate my phallus with the purest holy water till it spills my rotten seed
dude.
upon the martyr's crucifix. That's a really roundabout way to say I'm jerking off to Jesus.
So bad. Oh, that is so bad.
I'm using that line. I gotta say, I'm saving that. That's going in the next one, in the next EP. Lubricate my phallus with the purest holy water till it
Holy
spills
water
my
would not-
rotten seed.
She's right. It would not make good lube, though.
No, it's water. Till it spills my rotten seed upon my upon the martyr's crucifix. Oh boy, we're getting close. Maybe we can make it through this book. I think we can. All right, let's try. We'll finish this book and then we'll be done. We'll do a prank call. What time is it? 6:50. The pre-show starts at 7. Do you want to watch the pre-show?
I mean, whatever you want to do.
Let's get through this book and then we'll decide. I've lost the ability to sleep. In this house, whispers keep my eyes peeled constantly.
My eyes.
My eyes. Peeled constantly. Their motives unpure. Tortured till sunrise. I've been infected. The only cure is to drink untainted blood. Okay. What the fuck? I scour the city streets in a search of a harvest, bound and captured. A young whore brought back to my home. I can feel the transformation. My blood turning me into
Oh yeah, fucking Wilbur sent the song too.
Yeah, we're gonna do the song.
So I guess read that one and then we'll do.
Yeah, let's do it. All right. The sacrifice has been prepared. Glorious perfection. Meticulously washed. A clean incision made to femoral artery. What the fuck was that? Dude, this is like I was starting to. I think I was trying to be more death metal. My cure drips feverishly off of porcelain skin. Finally, the ritual is complete. Just in time before the blood turns to dust. I don't even know. What does that mean?
This was
I
when you
drink
were
the crimson.
Really, really into Black Dahlia Murder.
Yeah. Bathed in plasma, remove the teeth as trophies. I eat the heart prepared by boiling in bile. The rest of the slaughter in... I can't read that. In flames of hell. That's the last line. All right. All right. So we have that poem, and then Wilbur sent in a song. You seem like you were in biology class at the same time. Yeah.
Well, that's pretty much Cannibal Corpse in a nutshell.
But also, I think that was I think that I was referencing I was literally writing about something that happened, because I would do that. I would look up like serial killers and how they would kill people, and then I would be like, oh, I'm going to write this song, and then just write their Wikipedia article because I'm a fucking piece of shit.
I guess what, dude? Pipe bomb going out?
Yeah, but Wilbur sent this. Yeah. So, Wilbur, is this your song? I enjoy the sickness. Thank you, Gary. Oh no, this is Parkway Drive. We can't play this, bud. Can't play Parkway Drive on stream. I'll listen to it later, though. I thought this was your band. Is this your band? You're not in Parkway Drive.
If you are, thank you for killing with a smile.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. That album is godly.
We'll play a song. Hold on. I'm sorry, Wilbur. I can't play Parkway Drive on the stream. It'll get taken down.
Yeah, the stream will get taken down. Get copyright struck, definitely.
Yeah. Let me see. Where's the poem? Gentleman sent in a poem. Where is it? Hey, Aaron. Doozy poem. Here we go. All right. So this was sent in by Joseph Perdon. And it goes, I don't know where I'm going, but I'll tell you where I've been. From the house that broke me down to the countless acts of sin. Between the broken bitter nights and the burn of the darkened days, I can turn to you for help or begin to change my ways. I'm hopeless drifting further to the dark of my own head. I can't stop myself from sailing on the ship that is my bed. I'm sinking deeper into sadness and the cold that follows near. All I have is empty promises and the rage that helps me steer. I know if you knew that I was thinking, maybe then you'd sail along. If you knew just how to feel this, maybe you would write this song. But I know I'm not the only one that sails this sea of dread, but I can't escape the feeling that I'm lost and left for dead. So I'm drifting ever further. Through my mind I've lost my way, and I hope for something real to come and take this pain away. Because I'm because the further I go drifting, the more I know I'll see. That the only thing that is real now is how much better off I'd be. If the sadness ended swiftly and my mind became obsolete, if the light I wish I'd seen just once would vanish or deplete, if the dark became my best friend and my sadness was the key to end my lasting suffering, the only one to blame was me. So long to these I've loved and lost, and farewell to my existence, for the darkness swept in my pain away with persuasion and persistence. I've come to make new friends with people who've been set free. They all started in the same place. On their beds, they sailed the sea.
That's not so bad.
That wasn't bad at all. That was actually very good. Do I still write poetry? I write lyrics for our band, Kristen. And sometimes I do write just for fun. But mostly it's for the purposes of turning them into lyrics for a band. Do you want to... Hold on.
What?
I'm going to show a preview of a little something. No, actually, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm not going to do that because then you people will fucking go and find it. But soon, we're going to continue doing this. This isn't going to be every week doing this shit, reading this stuff. The next Saturday stream, hopefully will be mostly prank calls. But that, I don't know. We're practicing next Saturday. Mm-hmm. Do you think you can make it, or you don't have to? We won't do the readings.
I'll see what's up.
Yeah, if you can make it, we'll. If you can make it, we'll do another most embarrassing show. Mm-hmm. If you can't make it, I'll just do prank calls. And that'll be Saturdays. I'm not doing bad news. Sorry, everybody. I don't want to do 3 fucking shows of that every week. But Saturdays, I'm going to be doing different shit every week. Most embarrassing show. John does prank calls. I'll throw a cooking show in there once in a while. We'll do cooking shows. We're going to do a pizza stream soon. What happened to the live Thursday? We had internet issues. I'm going to be making that live up hopefully tomorrow. I'll be doing an hour of breaking bad news at some point. I don't know what time yet, but we'll figure it out. I might skip the first hour of Mania and do that.
I mean, I think everything that we want to watch is tonight.
Yeah, the Austin is tonight, right?
Yeah.
That's all I give a shit about.
So Seth versus
whoever's
going to be debuting.
McMahon, Shane. Yeah, it's going to be Shane.
Shane, not Cody. Dude, people will start walking out. I guarantee that. If that happens, people will start walking out.
Yeah, it's going to be bad.
If it's not a big time name, then yeah.
But yeah, we'll tune in tomorrow. Hopefully something. I should be doing something tomorrow. Probably a solo stream where I'm calling people and breaking bad news. Thank you, Mrs. Jackson. I hope this entertained. I hope people liked it a little bit. I know it's cringy, but I thought it would be fun. I thought it would, be nice. All right. This song is called Pipe Bomb. This was the first single that we ever recorded.
Yep.
And you guys have a great fucking night.
Peace out.